What if I said for just £10 you could add a Bluetooth comm system to your helmet, similar to a Cardo, but much cheaper? Let's go. It's worth pointing out that my use case for a comms unit probably isn't the same as most people's. I don't carry a passenger, I don't want to listen to music, I don't listen to podcasts, and I like to be aware of what's going on around me. I don't want to be looking down at my phone every 5 minutes to work out which way I need to go while simultaneously trying to dodge potholes. I can't justify spending, I don't know, 100 odd pounds on a Cardo or an equivalent high-end comms unit, which leads me to the Pro P102X helmet wireless earphone. RGB, colourful light, long-lasting battery life, waterproof and anti-freezing. Great branding again from a quality Chinese company. Now this cost me £10 from AliExpress. I'll post a link in the description to this video. Apparently I have the hard and soft mic. That sounds like a fun time. We have what I assume will be the hard and soft mic. One microphone. Boom mic, which I assume is the hard mic. 2 speakers with Velcro backs. Seem to be Velcro backs on all of these. A USB-C cable. Some instructions. A bracket to fix it to my helmet, some Velcro, and then this must be the device itself. First thoughts, doesn't feel too cheap. Nice rubbery buttons rather than hard plastic. I do wonder what the waterproof credentials will be, given there's only a rubber bung over the USB-C charging port. Having checked the instructions, this clicks into that, and then you route these through your helmet to suit, and then the microphone, whichever one you choose, just clips into this. First time taking a helmet apart, so let's see how that goes. On my helmet, I have the HJC C91N, which has done me quite well, to be fair. I've got no criticisms of it. Done about 1,500 miles of this now. I'm going to attempt to fit this to this. Let's see how we get on. You'll have to bear with, I don't have one of those cute little donut ring cushions to hold a helmet on, so I'm making do with a Beatles special from No My Missus, probably Timu. Again, here's my helmet. It's the HJC C91N. Now, I had a quick look on YouTube earlier about how to take these things apart, so bear with me and give us a go. The chin guard should just snap off. These little red clips. I mean, I believe there are further clips inside just in front of the cheek guards. I'd be lying if I said this wasn't slightly nerve-wracking. Just take the strap through, get that out of the way. There we go. Ah, fantastic. So that's one cheek guard gone. And then with that removed, I can see a port here for the speaker, and then a channel to run it through to the front of the helmet. Pop off the other side. I'm going to need access to this speaker as well. There we go. Do I need to take out the head guard? Yeah. I'm not going to take that out entirely because this looks like it would be quite difficult to get back in. So hopefully if I open the visor, I can just pull that forwards. Ah, fantastic. And I can route it through the back. Going to my bag of Velcro, I've got 2 circular pieces which look to be for the speakers, so I'll take one of those, put one here, one on the other side here. Get this right. Okay, there's one, and there's number 2. Hopefully route this around the back. There's these little channels, see these little channels here. And that should clip into these little grooves. I'm not particularly bothered about a microphone placement. I don't plan to use it that often, but I suppose it would be useful if I'm speaking to the AI assistant on my phone to change route guidance or something like that. Let's just bish bash brush this and see how we go. Let's look at the placement here. So probably want to be around here. I know you can't see this, I apologise. Then I want to clip this into the mic. Pull the helmet lining back through. sure that's all tucked in. No wires are going to be pressing into my head because that could be quite annoying if I'm riding. These little rivets just pop back into place, so get them aligned, give them a push. That's one. That's two. So now the bracket, I wonder if I can, do I need to Velcro this? Does it clip on? That actually clips on really snug. So then I believe if I clip this onto there, let's have a test fitting. Okay, that seems to go on and slide by the look of it. There we go, that's on. I am going to Velcro that on afterwards with the supplied sticky pad just for a bit more security. Put the cheek liners back in. One, two, three. Same on this side. One, two, three. Looks nice and neat inside. This is clipped on nice and securely. I will tape that. The way this pulls out, by the way, there's a little tab here. Push that down and the whole thing slides up. Try and stick it to the bracket first, not the helmet. Get it in shape. That feels much more secure. Clip this back in place. See if these clips align with these. Clip that in. Job done.
I am forgetful. In my haste to get this finished before midnight, I forgot to record an outro. Not that my pretty dress is going to turn to rags at midnight, however, I am approaching 40. I don't get my beauty sleep and the next day is frankly a complete write-off. Here's an outro made a couple of days later over some B-roll from a trip last year. Anyway, the comm system. The install was pretty easy, especially given I've never taken the helmet apart before. Sound quality wise, it's surprisingly punchy and clear. The microphone works fantastically for talking to Google, and probably my long-suffering partner if you call it while I'm out and about. As I mentioned, I won't be using this for music as that seems a bit of a bad idea. Enough people try to kill me on the bike as it is. Turn-by-turn directions though, I think I'm onto a winner, especially if you keep in mind this was £10. I mean, what can you buy for £10 these days? A decent pint's nearing that in some places. I'll do another video later in the year, or before that if it breaks before later in the year, on the reliability and day-to-day use of it. I'm all for that outros, so goodbye.